interesting when somebody doesn't know how to get there and they just want to essentially refute everything you want to say, as opposed to even giving me the opposite of everything I want to say. If you understand the theory of opposites, or dualism or non-dualism, or Taoism or Kabbalism, or unity versus non-unity, it makes for interesting wordplay. You need the pairing of opposites, in my opinion, to make most communication interesting.
I agree with that.
That's a great point. Okay, so just to shift it back to the title a little bit. So, if
Maybe something with the sorry, just a minute, if you allow. Listen, I like ex-Muslim, and I left it behind because I do not respect the ideology that justify violence, terror, and insecurity. I don't think some people argue that all beliefs should be respected. I strongly disagree. I believe that only beliefs that uphold human rights and democratic values deserve respect. Any other ideology that opposes humanity and basic rights shouldn't just disrespect it. It should be confronted. You can't stay silent in the face of ideology that justify violence, terror, and insecurity. I believe fighting with this ideology is not only necessary but a moral obligation for all of us. That's my opinion.
So you're not in favor of Donald Trump bombing Yemen into oblivion, correct?
Maybe.
Maybe? I mean, you're putting out mixed messages now.
But Donald Trump?
Donald Trump, the orange one, the MAGA.
You don't like it? You don't like him?
No, I like Donald Trump. I think he's a master of communication, and now we are living in the Donald Trump podcast. I mean, it makes Joe Rogan's podcast completely inferior.
That's entirely mine. I didn't hear anything from Donald Trump or anyone else. That was completely my opinion. That's why I'm ex-Muslim. That's why I left it behind.
You left Islam behind?
Definitely.
Well, have you read Rumi?
My time as a Muslim is just like a stain in my life. I just during time I look back on it with shame and regret.
Well, I'm not a Muslim, but I've read Rumi, the poet, the Sufi mystic, and I really enjoy it. So, I wish you well. And, if it was the biggest stain in your life, then it's only up from there. So, I don't know, but it sounds to me like you complain about books, words, and numbers. Do you think you complain about books, words, and numbers?
That's what you but it doesn't matter. It's the Bible. What is scripture? You can name it. Quran, Bible. Anything that justifies violence, terror, and something of that bullshit which is there in our scripture. You have to challenge it.
But it brings it up. Diaco, that's the point of even having it in the book, is to bring it up in the now, which is now. Meaning that the Amalekites and whatever genocides that have happened in the books that you think there's a justification for, in my opinion, it's your opinion, but the point is, it's in the book, so we can debate it now to create peace now. The world does not always have to perpetually be in a state of war.
Holy and sacred, just ideologies that can be here and debated. Nothing is sacred, nothing is holy. That's just a word.
I know, but the word is all important. The now is all important. Are you in the now, sir?
Wait, hold on. I don't want to gloss over what you just said, which was really important. The things are in the books so that we can talk about them now. Not so that we can know something about history, but so that there's something about them now. Otherwise, why would I read it now?
Exactly. That's what I don't think a lot of people get when they bring up genocide debating, is that it's there for a purpose. It's so we can try to obtain peace now. And the military-industrial complex and political chicanery and the insane history of human, kind is insane. But there is that slim chance that we do get to nirvana now. And, Trump, I think, is closer to that positive state of equilibrium than other people.